Welcome back to Mental Health for Creators. If you're a content creator, freelancer, or anyone pursuing a creative career, you've probably experienced this at some point, feeling completely drained but knowing you can't stop. Maybe you have deadlines piling up. Maybe your audience is expecting new content. Maybe you're afraid that if you take a break, you'll lose momentum, and everything you've built will start to disappear. It's a tough place to be. On one hand, you know you're exhausted, physically, mentally, and emotionally. But on the other hand, you feel like stopping isn't an option. So what do? How can you keep going without completely burning out? That's exactly what we're going to talk about today. How to manage your energy effectively when you're exhausted but can't stop. Because here's the thing, being a creator is a marathon, not a sprint. If you keep pushing yourself without proper rest, sooner or later, your creativity, health, and motivation will crash. So let's break it down. Recognizing the signs of burnout. Before we talk about solutions, let's get clear on the problem. Are you just tired or are you burnt out? Because they're not the same thing. Feeling tired after a long day of work is normal. But burnout is when exhaustion becomes chronic. It's when your energy is so drained that you start feeling numb, unmotivated, and disconnected from your work. Some common signs include struggling to focus, even on things you normally enjoy, feeling like your creativity has disappeared, losing motivation, even for projects you were once excited about, getting irritated or frustrated easily, constantly feeling overwhelmed, no matter how much you try to organize your work, experiencing physical symptoms like headaches, insomnia, or muscle tension. If any of this sounds familiar, it's a sign that your body and mind are desperately asking for rest. And I know, it's not always easy to just take a break. But pushing through exhaustion won't solve the problem. In fact, it'll only make things worse. Learning to listen to your body. One of the most important skills you can develop as a creator is learning to listen to your body's signals. Because burnout doesn't happen overnight. It builds up slowly, often in ways we ignore. Maybe you tell yourself, I'll rest after I finish this project. Or I just need to work a little harder and then I'll take a break. But somehow the work never stops and the break never happens. So let's get one thing straight. Rest is not a reward. Rest is a necessity. If your body is telling you it's exhausted, you need to pause, even if there's still work to do. Taking short breaks doesn't mean you're quitting or being lazy. It means you're protecting your ability to create in the long run. If you can't afford a long break, start with small pauses throughout your day. Even a 5 to 10-minute reset can make a difference. Try stepping away from your screen, stretching or taking a short walk, closing your eyes and taking deep breaths, listening to music without distractions. These little moments help reset your nervous system, so you don't stay in a constant state of stress. Stop trying to do everything at once. A big reason why many of us feel exhausted but unable to stop is because we're doing too much at the same time. Social media, client work, side projects, personal life, it all stacks up. And before you know it, your brain is juggling 100 things at once, and you're drowning in stress. If that sounds like you, take a step back and ask yourself, what's actually essential? What can I simplify, delegate, or delay? You don't have to be everywhere all the time. You don't have to post daily or say yes to every opportunity. Sometimes scaling back is the best way to move forward. For example, if you're a YouTuber, maybe you post once a week instead of twice. If you're a freelancer, maybe you set clearer boundaries with clients. Small adjustments like these can free up a massive amount of mental energy. Managing the fear of slowing down. Now let's talk about one of the biggest reasons people refuse to rest. Fear. Fear of losing momentum. Fear of disappointing your audience. Fear of being left behind. I get it. When you're in a creative field, there's this constant pressure to keep producing, keep showing up, keep proving yourself. But here's the truth. Your audience will not disappear overnight. Your career will not collapse just because you take a step back. Your success is not based on how hard you push yourself. It's based on consistency over time. A short break will not destroy everything you've built. In fact, it might be the thing that allows you to keep building long term. So if you need to slow down, give yourself permission to do so. Take care of your physical health. When people are exhausted, they often start neglecting their physical health. Skipping meals, sleeping poorly, relying on caffeine to function. Sound familiar? But here's the thing. Your body is the foundation of your creativity. If you're not fueling it properly, it's only a matter of time before your energy crashes. Start with the basics. Eat real food, not just quick snacks or takeout. Your brain needs nutrients to function properly. Stay hydrated. Dehydration can make fatigue worse. Prioritize sleep. This one is non-negotiable. Lack of sleep kills creativity and motivation. Move your body. Even light exercise, like walking or stretching, can help release stress and improve focus. Taking care of your health is not a waste of time. It's what allows you to do your best work without burning out. Remember, you are more than your work. One of the biggest mistakes creators make is tying their self-worth to their work. They think, if my content doesn't perform well, I'm failing. If I don't produce enough, I'm not valuable. But that's not true. You are not your work. Your worth is not defined by your views, likes, or engagement. It's not measured by how many projects you finish. You are valuable simply because you exist. So give yourself space to be human. Do things outside of work. Spend time with loved ones. Find hobbies that have nothing to do with content creation. Because at the end of the day, the best creators aren't just the ones who work the hardest. They're the ones who take care of themselves so they can keep creating for the long haul. Final thoughts. If you're feeling exhausted but can't stop, remember this. You don't have to push yourself to the point of breaking. You don't have to sacrifice your health for success. You are allowed to rest, even when the work isn't finished. Your creativity is a gift, but only if you protect it. I hope this helped. If you found it valuable, please like, subscribe, and share so we can keep spreading this message. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.